following the recent stalemate between the Uganda Revenue Authority URA, the business community and the community over the manner in which tax-related enforcement is done, Uganda Revenue Authority has decided to organize the stakeholders engagement meeting in which the parties resolved to harmonize working relationships and to devise means of ending smuggling in the district and the region. The district leadership of Arua calls on the Uganda Revenue Authority to embrace tax education and work together with different stakeholders to bring to end the deadlock.
If we can have copies of this taxation law, which can also help us to become good ambassadors of URA at various capacities, we can read, we can analyze. We may not explain detail the way somebody who have gone for that particular training, but at least information can be passed.
So let us run after the profiteers, not the commission earners. These ones are looking for survival. Finally, implementation. If we implement what we have said here, you are going to succeed in everything you are doing. These politicians who are here, in fact, these leaders are all politicians. Even President Museveni, one time I remember on TV, he also went against you people.
Under tax, domestic taxes, I came up with the following questions for you. One, why should a customer who buy smuggled fuel from a dealer be harassed more than the seller himself? Two, when I am arrested by the law enforcement officers, my pockets are searched from the time go up to where I am taken. Why should that happen?
Have a special consideration on personal disability when you are assessing on their motorbikes.
Ivan Kakaire, the regional enforcement officer, regrets the incident and admits that the enforcement officers erred, but also appeals to the leaders to watch their words.
And I'm personally liable for what happened. On that note, I want to take this opportunity to apologize to you where you feel our operations have damaged your repute as leaders. Most leaders have come out that they failed to find circumstances to defend us. Last week I visited the Arivu with the chairman LC3 and the chairman business community to visit and see exactly what is happening. I was humbled. He even handed me over to the chairman LC1. The scene of crime happened in the presence of the chairman LC1. And it is just on this aspect that we as leaders need to be careful with what we say sometimes. Because when we go back and correlate the statements of the leaders with what is on ground, things start differing. Let's allow this matter to be investigated.
He said they have also resolved to have motorcycle number plate promotion for West Nile sub-region, since the biggest problem is the usage of numberless motorcycles that Uganda is losing a lot in terms of taxes. Kakaire also appealed to the district leadership of the district to collaborate and wipe out smuggling and the sale of petrol by the roadside.
We proposed to the Commission and Commissioner General that for anything 2017 and above, allow us to value 150. Okay? For anything 2016 and below, allow us value at 100. Because every time you separate the year, people start finding where to fit it. If he has a 2014, he says, if he has a 2016, he says, let me throw this one and go for 2014. So we give the range as an inducement. But remember what I told you, these 500 remains. I can't touch. So what gets affected is the import duty, VAT, withholding and infrastructure. And we are seeing that almost we are at 1 million, including the number plate.
Moses Obeta, the chairperson business community Arua, warns Uganda Revenue Authority of their actions. And he says if not looked into, it will cost the government in the next general election. He also appeals to the leaders of Arua to help Uganda Revenue Authority in tax mobilization.
It will be URA staff, not URA staff who have been posted here. RDC, listen to me properly. Because some of these actions are angering the voters. It's really angering the voters. So if next time you see people are not voting for NRM, don't blame us. Because every time you come to us as businessmen, that what are you doing? We have a big follow.
Alfredo Kwanzi, the LC5 chairperson, hailed the Uganda Revenue Authority for apologizing for the incident that happened in Arivu, sub-county, Arua district, and commits to work together with the tax collectors.
Like this. Join me in appreciating URA fraternity for coming down onto the ground to apologize to the bereaved family and also to the affected persons as well as the families. Let's put our hands together to appreciate it. And I think that is what was expected. We did not call them for compensation. As the chairman business community rightly put, there's no spare of life sold anywhere in market. Even if you go to international market, you will not get. So we called them down to come and appreciate.
Early this year, 2 enforcement officers from Uganda Revenue Authority attached to Arua Customs were airlifted to Kampala after being beaten into coma by suspected residents of Yobuia Cell in Arivu East constituency, Arua City. For West Nile TV, I am Dennis Oringi reporting.